When your family has been destroyed and separated by a family separation cult, is there any hope of being able to move on with your life and get healed? Yes, there is. I was born into a religious cult, and after 22 years I escaped, but my family were influenced and persuaded to stay behind and to have nothing more to do with me. My family was destroyed. But since then, I've had 3 massive healings. And in this video, I'd like to tell you about one of them, and the other 2 I'll leave to another video, so this isn't too long. Now, upon thinking about this, and I wrote these healings in a book called Cultic, and I thought maybe this healing that I received isn't for everybody right now. Maybe it's something where the timing has to be right. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you have to apply this to yourself and this applies to you and you'll be okay. You know, just see what you think. But this absolutely was a massive turning point in my life and my healing. I would describe the experience of being in a religious cult, the Exclusive Brethren. The effects of it after escaping was that I was had been like a bonsai tree that roots had been snipped all the way through my life. My life was controlled, and I was not allowed to flourish, grow, spread my wings and be myself. I was a clone of the leader who decided on my life in many laws and rules that I had to follow. And all that, looking back, was damaging to my development, to my mental development, to my life on earth, and expressing and finding out who I was. So this healing happened in a dream, and the dream was so vivid. It was as if, like you're watching this video now, it was happening, and I can feel the dream as if it happened yesterday. So in the dream, I knock on my friend's house, Tommy, and his mum comes to the door. And me and Tommy had been friends since very young children. Knew him all my life. Don't forget, this is just the dream. And I knock on the door and say, "Hiya, is Tommy playing out?" And his mum said, "Tommy wants to tell you, John, that he never again wants to play cricket with you." I was shocked. I was stunned. Tommy was my best mate. And here his mum was saying he never wants to play cricket with me again. I felt rejected. I felt angry. I felt hurt. How could Tommy say this to me when we're such good friends? His mum saw the confusion on my face and she said, "John, last night Tommy was in a car accident and he lost his 4 limbs." Immediately, I felt completely different. The rejection dissolved. The anger and the feeling of hurt left me instantly, and it was replaced with a feeling of empathy and compassion, and feeling so sorry for Tommy, who could never play cricket with me again because he was incapacitated, he was disabled, he was crippled. He was never again able, he was not able in that situation, in that state, to do what we'd always been doing. I awoke from the dream and could instantly relate it to my experience of the Exclusive Brethren that I'd been born into, of which had separated my family from me when I left by influencing and controlling them. I immediately saw them in a different light. I saw them as being crippled, incapacitated and disabled by the indoctrination that they'd received. I was 4th generation, my parents were 3rd generation, and we went to 11 meetings a week, and we heard the rhetoric and the teaching from the man of God, the laws, the rules, the regulations, and our whole culture was immersed in this system that we've been born into. We didn't know any different. And I could see that the leader, the man of God, and my dear parents, they were incapable of doing anything else because they were crippled in their minds, in their souls, whatever it was. And I could instantly forgive them in my heart, and I felt a massive release. And to this day, years later, I just feel sorry for them. I have compassion for these poor people who are destroying families and who are rejecting their loved ones, their children, their parents, their grandparents. It is an absolutely inhumane situation. It's disastrous for humans to be separated and divided so much. And I went on to learn that there's 1,000 cults in the UK and thousands across the world. And I wrote Cult Escape. Here it is here. This book, which is my whole full experience of being in the cult and escaping, and ever since then. And so, I don't know how that relates to your situation. I hope it helps. I want to tell you that there's definitely hope if you've been wounded and damaged, and if you're hurting and you feel pain, feeling pain and rejection and hurt, there is hope. And so thank you for listening. And I would like you to leave your comments, if you would, of any healings that you have experienced, because as we share our healing experiences, we will help others to see that and give others hope as well. And if you'd like to subscribe to this channel also, the videos I intend to bring out every Friday on different subjects to create awareness of what's going on, to help those trapped in religious cults, those wounded, and to help people who aren't in cults to be careful lest they would to join one, and what the family separation could happen to them. Thank you for listening. See you soon.